We got a couple of major developments out of Jack Smith's other case tonight. You know, the other one, the indictment of Donald Trump and his aide, Walton Nauta, over their handling of classified documents at Trump's beach club, Mar-a-Lago. The judge in that case, the Trump appointee, Aileen Cannon, had set a trial date for mid-August, a date every legal expert has expected to slide. Tonight, in a brand new filing from special counsel Jack Smith, the prosecution is requesting a later date, December 11th, and setting forth a new schedule for pretrial hearings. In the filing, prosecutors say, quote, defense counsel confirmed they do not oppose an adjournment of the current trial date and request a status hearing with the court to address the schedule in this action. Defense counsel anticipate filing an opposition to this motion, addressing their objections to the government's proposed dates, end quote. In a separate filing, the prosecution, the government, reveals that it has turned over a list of witnesses to the defense who they argue should not be allowed to speak to Trump except through counsel. And in a footnote, the prosecution apparently hints at how many witnesses that could be. It says the defense, quote, have authorized government counsel to represent the following. The defense reserves the right to object to the special condition about witnesses and the manner in which it was implemented by the government by providing a list of 84 witnesses in purported compliance with this court's order, end quote. 84 witnesses. Joining us now, Lisa Rubin, former litigator and MSNBC legal analyst, and Harry Litman, former United States attorney and senior legal affairs columnist for the LA Times. Thank you both for being here. It's great to see you both. Harry, it's always good to see you. Lisa, you and I spend a lot of our days together these days with you explaining these things to me. Harry, let's look at the Mar-a-Lago criminal case. Is there anything that catches your eye in these filings, that number of 84 witnesses? I mean, obviously, for me, that's interesting. But what caught your eye about the delay in the trial and the back and forth that we were reading a bit about?
Right. The 84 is just another reminder. We see little rocks, but they're mountains that Smith has of evidence. But it looks like a delay. I think it's actually an attempt to hold the line. The main thing that Trump can use to delay is this classified information rigmarole. And what Smith is clearly saying and setting a status conference to have is he can do it all, everything that needs to be done, and we can still go to trial December. That could move to January, February, March. We're well in advance of the worrisome date of, say, end of the summer or even worse. So this is actually the government drawing a realistic line of saying we can do it by then, and in particular saying let's get on top of this classified stuff now, because that is the one. Everything else has to come anyway, and fairly soon. That is the one motion they can bring that they could really try to leverage to eat up months and months of time.
And Lisa, of course, this is what you do. You go through these documents and you figure out the stuff that looks like legalese to me, but that's really important. What caught your eye?
The thing that caught my eye, Ali, is there's a declaration from Jay Bratt, who is an official at the Department of Justice and National Security Division, now detailed to the special counsel. And one of the things he says in his filing is that not all of the defense counsel have even applied for interim security clearances here. That's a translation. He's basically saying, if there's a delay here, it's not on us, it's on them. We've told them we'll turn around interim security clearances for them so they can have classified stuff within 24 to 48 hours. We haven't even received all of their applications yet. And that's a clear signal to the judge. If this thing is going to drag on, it won't be on the Department of Justice's watch. We're going to do everything and anything we can in order to try this case fairly and with enough procedure for Donald Trump and his lawyers. But at the same time, we're not going to drag our feet to prevent him from having a speedy trial as the law entitles him to.
Harry, I want to talk to you about the location of this trial, Fort Pierce, Florida. There were 4 federal court options in